Hey everyone, how are you doing? Like literally, how are you doing? Feels like there is a lot of anxiety in the world right now. The last couple of days and talking to folks, it feels that there's just a lot of overwhelm coming up. Like, what am I supposed to do in this world? How can I even make a change? Is it even possible? I care so much that I don't even know what to do or how to get there. I care so much that I'm overwhelmed that I have stepped away from caring. I've stepped away or numbed myself or isolated or blocked just because it's way too much, right? Like, what is one person supposed to do? Or what is even a collective of people supposed to do? How do we begin to approach all of this? And, sometimes what actually helps us move forward is pausing and looking up, looking around to see what is with us that could support us. The earth is always around us. Our planet is always around us. Even in the midst of really intense concrete parts of cities, we can still find evidence of our planet. We sometimes just have to look up because the sky is always here. The clouds are always here. The sun, even if she's behind the clouds, even the moon, even if she's behind the clouds, they're always here. Always able for us to remind ourselves that this planet has been here longer than we have. It's going to continue longer than we are. And yet, we can be supported by this planet. Everything in us except for our soul is from this planet. The oxygen that I'm breathing was made by these plants. And the minerals that are in the stones by the creek or in the stones that are just alongside the path, those same minerals are in my bones. And the water that falls from the air, the water that's in the rivers and the creeks and the oceans and the snow, that same water becomes the same fluid that is in my blood vessels. So I am part of this planet, and this planet is part of me. And sometimes it's helpful for me just to pause and remember that, to look up and to look into the roots. What's around me? Including cars coming alongside the road. People. Squirrels, birds, connections. I know all that can feel a bit disjointed, like, that's nice in theory, but what do I actually do with that? The first thing is just to keep breathing, right? When I keep breathing in and out, it can help to regulate my nervous system. I can come out of fear and anxiety just simply by breathing. So right now, just this moment, just join me taking the 3 or 4 breaths, letting your exhales be just a little bit longer than your inhales. And as you do these, notice perhaps how your shoulders just come down, how your jaw unclenches just a little bit, how the muscles in your face relax. And just that little simple exercise, just to focus on our breathing, can help our nervous system move out of that anxiety, fight, flight, adrenaline sort of response where we can't think. We can't think clearly. We're out of our thinking part of our brain. But doing that can help us return back to a rest, a digest, a social connection, a place where we can think clearly. And when we can think clearly, we can feel our body, we can feel what our heart needs, what our soul needs, and what others need. And then we can begin to help change things around us. So keep on breathing. Take a moment, see if you can find some place where you can just look up. See the trees, see the sky, see what everything is around you. It doesn't have to be super special. This is just an area down in our neighborhood where lots of runoff comes together to become a little creek. It might be your backyard, might be a park near you, might be a garden space. Might be just you're just on your back porch or on a patio looking up. But find yourself some little space. Breathe and take care of yourself.